Hello Capricorn, welcome to your mid-September to mid-October career and money reading. So this reading is all about your career path, what's going on in terms of your business, studies, employment. Please check your moon and rising signs, there may be a message for you there, and if you're interested in a private reading with me, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. So let's just start. Let's see what advice the universe has for you in terms of your career. There you go, we already have a card. Let's see. Oh, that's a long message. Don't be afraid to take on significant challenges. You can achieve so much when you break things into manageable steps. So, seems like a very important message for you, Capricorn, especially if you are considering doing something different, making a change. Going for something that requires a lot of work or a lot of preparation. You may feel overwhelmed as well, not sure if you're ready for this big move, big change. So what we see here and what the universe is telling you is it's okay and it is doable, but you need to organize yourself. You need to put this onto a paper, make a plan, make a to-do list, and see basically what are the small steps that you can take so you don't feel that overwhelmed, so you won't freeze and then do nothing instead of making that leap. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you, Capricorn. I'm sure there will be some more information here. Let me just cut this deck and we're gonna start. Okay. There you go. Let's see what we have for you. The Sun, Eight of Swords, and Five of Wands. Okay. And I'll keep the rest covered. And we'll have a look at it later. Okay, so what we see here in the recent past is Sun, which is really lovely. Not many people have that recently, especially considering what's been going on in the world and globally. Why do we have the Sun for Capricorn? But I feel like you've been doing well, and I feel like that could also potentially lead to that change that is necessary, or that growth that is necessary because you're doing so well. Yeah, we have the Emperor and we have the Sun underneath. Again, double Sun energy. Okay, so with the Emperor, especially for those of you who have your own businesses, if you are managing your own business, doing your own thing, I feel like your business has been successful recently. And you've been really doing well in terms of profits, in terms of management, growth as well. Maybe it was even too well, because with the Sun now and the rest of the cards that I see here, it kind of feels like you may be a little bit overwhelmed and afraid to grow it even further. So maybe it's a time now for you to take that step and make it bigger, grow it bigger. But I feel like you're a little bit stuck in your head in terms of like, should I do it? Should I not? Is it risky? Is it going to be successful? What if I invest a lot of money and effort and then it's not going to go well, or suddenly your thing won't be that popular, your product or whatever service, and you're going to be stuck with a lot of product and not a lot of money. So it all feels like very big decisions, and you need to be confident. You need to take action. You need to have that authority to decide what you want to do next. For those of you who are employed, you could have been enjoying your current position. So in a recent past, you could have been doing really well in your job. Some of you could be bosses, managers. Others of you who are working for someone may just have a really good connection and really good business partnership with your manager, with your boss. That kind of energy, it felt quite stable and good. However, what we see now, we have the Eight of Swords. This is you thinking about something but being a little bit afraid of doing it. This is just being stuck in your thoughts and knowing that something is coming, or there's something that you should do or consider pursuing, but you're a little bit afraid to take that risk, leaving that safety zone, and you may be just feeling that it's just too much, it's too risky for you, that it comes with too much work or effort that needs to be put into it. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. And we have 7 of Pentacles underneath. So this is, as I said, wondering, thinking about it, contemplating how to grow. This is all about the growth. How to grow the thing that you're doing. So I feel like you've reached that point where you're successful and there may be nowhere else to go from there. Or like there is a lot of change required from you to go further, to take that step further. But it requires investment, so it's not as straightforward probably as it was up until this point. So you're thinking about the growth, whether it's a growth of your own company, or whether it's your own growth and development in your career. How to do it, where to go. Is it gonna be too much? Maybe some of you considering doing additional like studies and learn something, get another degree or a degree in general, but you're thinking how you gonna manage working and doing all of that, and also putting all of that time and effort into this new thing. Yeah, for others of you, that is probably the strongest message that I feel here. For those of you who are building your own business and it's time to really step it up and really invest majority probably of your money into a product or machine or whatever to like take your business to the next level, you may be worried that this is gonna be too much, that the business will be too big, it will be too much for you to handle, and you don't know if you can manage it, if you don't know if you can do it. So this is what I'm getting here. But then in the near future we have the 5 of Wands. Let me clarify that energy. We have the Chariot. Okay. Okay, so first of all, if you are working on something, your own business, something for yourself, if there is a lot of competition around you, it may, like in the near future, you may notice it more and more, that there is a lot of people competing for business, and there are people who may try to maybe, you know, make products or services that are similar to yours, so that people will be interested in buying from them. I feel like you will be really pushing through that, and I do have a feeling that you have a very solid offer, whatever that is. What you have to offer is really, really good, and you'll be able to kind of push through it. If you encounter any issues or someone trying to take your take your business, take your duties, or someone who is competing for something with you, I feel like you'll be able to basically crush the competition. We have the King of Pentacles underneath. This is your energy, Capricorn, but this is very business-like, entrepreneurial energy, someone who knows what they're doing. They're very confident in their plan of action, and knowing that your product is solid, that the work that you've put in is good work, that you have quality thing, whether it's a product or your skill. Maybe, you know, you're really good at what you're doing, and even though people try to compete with you, or you know, maybe win some of the projects or work, you know that you can crush them. You basically know that you're good enough. You need to obviously put in a lot of effort with the Chariot. This is a lot of drive and confidence and a plan to win, to basically win the battle. And that's what we see here. We see that little battle here between people. I feel like you can come out of it winning, or any hardships that you could potentially experience. These are not big ones, life-changing, but these are small things that affect your career. So if this is happening, you'll be able to successfully manage this and win this situation, whatever that is for you. So let's have a look at the advice from the universe for you. We have the Emperor again. So we had the Emperor here. Very confident again energy. Step up to your plate. Step up your game. Grow your business. Be a boss. Be confident. Be sure of your choices, of your decisions. Lead people and lead your team, whatever that is for you, towards success. Make strategic decisions. The Emperor is all about, having that experience, and based on that experience making decisions that are good long term, that will give you stability for the future, or your business, stability for your future. So kind of like step up your game, and you can do it. If you are questioning if you're good enough, to be a boss, if you're good enough to manage your team or something like that, if that's your story, then your worries are just in your head. You can absolutely do it. You can handle it. If you're worried, if you cannot handle the pressure, you can absolutely do it. And if you are, because of that, if you're going through like recruitment process to get that job, and become a boss and a manager, team leader, whatever that is for you, if that's the case, you can crush your competition. If you're going through an interview process, or will be going through an interview process, you can crush your competition. You have all the skills and confidence. You need to just build up a little bit your confidence. You can absolutely do it, even though you feel like it may be too much for you. So let's have a look at the external energy. So these can be people, events, energy that influences you, but you have no control over it. We have the Lovers. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So if you're trying to get some kind of job, or someone gave you an offer or a choice in terms of what to do, and I do feel that with that card, do not be afraid to take on significant challenges. If someone offered you that challenge, you need to make that choice. If you're willing to do it, if you want to do it, if you want to change your career path to do this. And that challenge, I feel like, may require some competition in terms of either interviews or having more competitors, branching out, maybe your business, building another product that is in a different area. Maybe there's a little bit more competition, or maybe there's some kind of grant or something like this that you can get for your business to grow it, but you need to apply and go through the process, and it need to be picked in order to receive it. So if that is the case, I feel like if you're in that kind of situation, this is an important change that can take you further on your career path, and it can be a very successful decision, partnership, offer for you. So yeah, let's have a look at your hopes and fears. We have Justice. Yeah, so you're worried about the decision, what's gonna happen, if you're gonna get it, if you're not gonna get it, if you're good enough or if you won't be good enough. You want it to be fair, and we have a lot of energy here around fairness, competition, a challenge that involves other people, and you kind of going through it and winning it, getting it. So I feel like you want to be judged fairly based on your actual skills, products, services that you offer, expertise and all of that, and you hope that whatever comes out of this will be fair in terms of who gets it, who wins it, because you know that you're the best at it, and you know that your products, whatever that is, your skills are the best, and you should get it, you should win it. When you actually go through that, your own internal barrier of thinking that you may not handle it, you may not be able to handle it. So let's have a look at the possible outcome for you, Capricorn, for mid-September, mid-October. And we have this Ace of Cups. Beautiful, you see? You see, I told you, I think you're gonna absolutely crush it, whatever you're going through, wanting that new challenge, new opportunity for you to show that you can do it, you can grow things even bigger, you can be a better boss, a better leader, or you can be a better expert, whatever that is for you, whatever that challenge is for you. I feel like it's there for you to take. It's gonna be there for you to take this new opportunity. I will just read that again for you to remember. Don't be afraid to take on significant challenges. You can achieve so much when you break things into manageable steps. Don't forget that if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like it's too much, it's a lot, or it will be too much for you, if you're stuck in your head thinking that you cannot handle it, just try to, you know, write it all down, list it, and try to challenge yourself and take those little steps, step by step, until you reach the big goal. And yeah, I think that's it for you, Capricorn. If you relate to that message, please let me know in the comment section down below. I read all of your comments, and I'm super grateful for all of you writing to me. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box down below, so please check it out. And it would mean so much if you could subscribe or like this video. It helps me reach more people who may be interested in hearing my messages. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye!